What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. What do we have today, Samantha?
Family Guy.
It's always a good time with Family Guy. The last one that we did was roasting celebrities.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was fantastic. Really enjoyed that one. I think you guys enjoyed that one as well. And so we're roasting some countries on this.
Yeah, there's a lot of roasting on Family Guy. I know it's ongoing trend.
Yeah, well, nobody is safe when it comes to Family Guy.
Yes.
At least the old Family Guy. I've been hearing rumors lately that people don't necessarily believe that Family Guy is staying true to their, we'll say, anti-woke approach.
Interesting. I haven't seen any of their recent stuff. I haven't watched Family Guy on TV in a bazillion years.
I don't remember who I heard saying it. They were like, "Oh, I'm surprised Family Guy is even still on TV and relevant because they've changed so much." I don't know if that's true or not. You guys can let us know in the comments whether Family Guy has changed or if they're still doing their same old thing of just roasting everybody and not giving an F.
Yeah, because it definitely used to be that way.
Well, I think we're going to see some of that in this one.
Yeah.
But anyways, you ready to check out some Family Guy?
I am. Let's do it.
Let's roll.
I'm gonna play this really loud tonight to get back at our Armenian neighbors. Hey, looks like a fun party. Hey, listen, it's 2 a.m. When is your 5-year-old gonna go to sleep?
Soon, very soon. You want weird food wrapped in weird leaves?
Yeah, look, I'm guessing there's some kind of soccer match from your home country going on, and I get that, I do, but some of us are trying to sleep, and I could almost deal with the noise, but it's the cologne. All right, I can smell it in my bed, and I live 2 houses from here. That's how powerful it is. Okay? That's how powerful it is.
You like it?
Yeah, I kind of like it.
Missing that Australian guy's marriage to his catamaran.
Didgeridoo, you take this boat to be your wife? Well, didgeridoo. And now, if there are any spiders the size of dinner plates that object to this marriage, please speak now, or forever hold your peace.
Go get 'em, mate.
I now pronounce you man and boat.
Okay, Stewie. This is favorite Belarusian children book called Good Night Moon of Chernobyl. Good night, Chernobyl moon. Good night, radiation house. Good night, melted phone. Good night, glowing milk. Good night, bleeding grandpa's eyes. Good night, two-headed cat. Good night, nobody. Good night, blocks and blocks and blocks of nobody. The end. Next book.
That's terrible.
Everybody poops. Blood.
Now, Chris, this is Brazil before the invention of the soccer ball.
Oh, hey there. You having some car troubles, eh?
Yeah, we're trying to get to the North Pole. I don't suppose you're from AAA, are you?
Who?
AAA, you know? AAA.
Oh, AA, eh? Hey, I just came from AA.
No, not AA, AAA.
Yeah, that's what I said. AA, eh?
Oh, so you are with AAA?
Oh, no, that's AAA. I just came from AA, eh?
Huh?
Stewie, I think he's just a drunk.
Well, drunk or not, can you help us?
I can if you want to join AA, eh?
No, I'm already a member of AAA. I need help with the car.
Oh, I see. Yeah, looks like you got some water leakage. You might need a hose, eh?
Jose, Roberto, whatever. If you've got some Latinos up here that can fix cars, that'd be great.
No, I mean, it looks like you need a part, eh?
Well, yeah, when it's fixed, we can celebrate, but let's deal with first things first.
Well, I can probably take you to a gas station, eh? You have cash, eh?
Well, I don't know. My name carries a little weight, but I don't see how that matters here.
Look, we don't have enough cash to fix the car, and we're kind of on our way to the North Pole. Oh, a car won't take you there anyway. But if you like, you can take my snowmobile. Really? You just give it to us? Oh, sure. That's what Canadian hospitality is all about. If you like, you can have all my money and my leg.
Okay.
So we're Canadian, and we did a reaction to Canadian stereotypes already.
Yeah.
Family Guy, which was accurate, I would say.
Yes, 100%.
It had this clip in there, so I would say that A is not used as frequently.
Definitely not as much as that guy was saying it. But I do catch myself saying it sometimes.
Yeah, but I used to say it growing up fairly frequently.
Yeah.
And probably when this was made, I would be saying probably, every few sentences I have the word A in there. Now it'll be, 1 in 100.
Yeah, once in a while.
That'll say it. So I think it's dropped off a little bit, but maybe for you it's a little more prominent still. I don't know. I don't recognize you saying A.
Definitely not that much, but I feel like I do catch myself saying it sometimes. Like I'll listen, like I have a podcast, so I'll like record a podcast episode and I'll listen to it back, and I'm like, oh goodness.
Saying A too much?
A and right. I say those a lot. Yeah.
Well, are you ready to get it going, eh?
Let's do it, eh?
Okay.
Why'd we take his leg?
Well, we're in their country, Brian. We have to observe their customs. Oh, damn. I say, I seem to have sewn a shoe to my hand. May I go to the nurse? Replace him! Ah! Faster!
I grew up working in the tobacco fields outside of Havana. That's where I learned to play baseball. Our mitts were made of cigars, some of them still going.
Ah, all right! Ha! All right, I caught it!
At night, I drove a cab. We all had to drive huge cars there. I was just a regular young man wearing pants that went above my belly button.
Pull your pants up.
When I was 9, my father took me to my first baseball game. Fidel Castro was there to throw out the first pitch. He was wearing the same outfit as always. Later, we would find out he had a fashion disease known as chronic fatigue syndrome. We would write more jokes about him, but our dumb writers only know what he looks like.
Strike!
We all worshipped Che Guevara, although none of us really knew what side he was on.
Thank you.
But we knew he'd make a great poster in college dorm rooms someday.
These are delicious. What's the secret ingredient?
I don't really know who that is. I don't know much about Cuba in general, but I do feel like that picture
Is familiar.
I saw it somewhere.
Yeah, me too. I don't really know who he is either, but it looks familiar.
Spoojizicum.
Oh, ew.
What?
Secret ingredient.
College dorm rooms someday.
These are delicious. What's the secret ingredient?
Spoojizicum.
Oh, ew.
What? You thought, no. Spoojizicum. It's a sugar substitute from the Czech Republic. That's right, Spoojizicum. Drovos Nyoshny. Like my 14th century ancestor, King of Denmark, Griffin. More wine, more women, more table. I'm having a heart attack. Is anyone at the table a doctor? I am. Come here, hurry, run!
But the very faraway doctor couldn't make it in time. And that's why here in Denmark, we have very small tables.
I don't want to spend my weekend doing chores.
You know, Chris, a little hard work can do wonders. Just look at how they built the pyramids.
They say all peoples must go through some hard times. Well, we Jews are getting ours out of the way early. From here on out, it's gonna be nothing but smooth sailing.
Oh, you kids are gonna love this. England has such a rich heritage of great theater.
Cram's it on verbingen with a gamgum.
Creatures on the upper with the tramstag! Gropers to you cragsag lubber!
See Roger the Boogly.
Joe, you are gonna be happier than bullfrogs on vacation in Ethiopia.
Oh, this is fantastic. This is even better than they said it was in the brochure.
Oh, yeah, I feel like a pig, but come on, we're on vacation.
Exactly. Don't hate yourself. We're on vacation, right?
Yeah, I hear Madonna's raising this guy's kid.
Time to gather up our old cords and charges that no longer work.
Wow, they're savage.
Every single time I'm like, oh, they pushed the boundaries, like on the Jewish one.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, they can't go any further than that.
Then here comes Ethiopia. I had to laugh at the England one though, because I feel like that's so true. Like half the time they speak English, but it's a whole other dialect with all their slang and the way that they talk. I'm like, what did they just say?
Especially in different parts of it.
Yeah.
You can go from the north to the south, and like you said, the slang and
Yeah.
the sound is completely different.
Like-
I mean, it can be applicable to different places, but I think it's really evident in England.
Yeah, like some of the English comedy we've done, I've been like, well, that joke went right over my head.
Very thick and certain.
Yeah.
I hear Madonna's raising this guy's kid.
Time to gather up our old cords and charges that no longer work and throw them in the garbage.
We can't do that. Don't you know a lot of discarded electronics end up in the ocean and kill sea turtles?
Well then, let's cut out the middleman. I'm sorry, there's a new phone. That was cool. I got to go to Fiji for that. They got a ton of turtles there. You can kill him. Nobody cares. Next, I want you to fly to France and tell French people that a good-looking, depressed guy...
We know Sam can't handle that one because it's animal cruelty.
Why do they need to go after the sea creatures and all of these? The whale before, now the poor turtle.
Just because they know how hard it's going to hit your heart and any other members of PETA as well.
Guy smoking a cigarette is not a movie. You can kill him. Nobody cares. Next, I want you to fly to France and tell French people that a good-looking, depressed guy smoking a cigarette is not a movie.
People of France, a good-looking, depressed guy smoking a cigarette is not a movie. And your sirens sound like gay guys having a threesome.
Oh, here's a pretty flag. Which country is this?
That's the gay flag.
Ah, Greece.
Yes, well, if they want to make me into a monster like those people, we'll give them a monster. Like when Godzilla attacked Haiti.
Oh my God.
India, the most spiritual country in the world. God is not here.
Dad, I don't want to be here. I want to be chilling with my homies.
Now, Chris, it's important you learn about your Irish heritage.
Ancient archaeological evidence indicates that Ireland was a much different place before the discovery of alcohol. Most experts believe it was something like this.
Gentlemen, today we, Ireland's top scientists, have found a way to convert our entire population to pure energy. Oh, it's a glorious day.
Absolutely. Hey, Michael McLeod's just invented a new kind of beverage in his basement.
Whiskey.
All right, what better place to find God than the birthplace of all of Western civilization's great religions and one really mean one?
I had a feeling this is what this place would be like.
Oh, God,
Why
it's
is
so
there
hot
never any
out.
parking downtown?
Who gets married on a
get off
Tuesday?
these bad feet.
Ailments.
Oh, look, Joe's feeding them pennies.
Oh, somebody take a picture.
I can't believe we didn't find God in Jerusalem.
Well, we'll have to keep looking. Oh, here's our bus to the airport.
Oh, wow. That was super loud.
Hey, Peter! I didn't get most of that stuff that they were talking about in the beginning there.
The Israel one?
Yeah, before the suicide bomber.
No, I don't know. With all the guys with the orange hair?
Catch that, so you guys can elaborate on that.
The only thing I could think of is that a lot of like religious people are asking for donations, so maybe like they were trying to get the money.
Yeah, but why was every single person the same?
I don't know.
I think they were referring to, the group of people are all the same in some regard. I don't really know what.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's keep it going. Just I wanted to make mention. You guys can add the comments so we know what the hell's going on with that.
Yeah.
What's the rush? I got the most beautiful woman in the world at home, and I have no one to keep her waiting. Hey, Vincenzo, play me a tune, huh? Oh, Vincenzo, insalata caprese. Italy. It's 9 a.m. and I've already kissed 8 guys twice.
Why are you looking at the other babies, huh? Why you making me do that to Ruperto? I don't want to do that.
Peter, I know you love it here, but riding your bike around town isn't paying the bills, and the kids aren't learning anything at that Italian school.
Look at these big ones, Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta, ra-ta-ta-ta-ta, ra-ta-ta-ta-ta.
Is this calculus?
I don't know. Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta.
I think maybe it's time to go back to our real home in Quahog.
But I thought you loved Italy and Italian Peter. And Southern Italian, Peter. Olive oil.
Is this a Japanese thing?
No, Chinese. The Japanese have a whole other thing going on.
Hey, you want to see a movie?
Nah, we're Japanese. Let's go watch a schoolgirl bang an octopus.
Yeah!
어이네 낙심되게요. 삭선갑 feel good.
Oh, we're not laughing at you. We're laughing at Griffin's shoes.
Why? What's wrong with them?
I don't even know what those are. What's Teslic?
I'm not sure, but my mom says they're very popular with Latvian athletes.
Running, throwing, lifting big things. Teslic. That's all right with me, man.
Each shoe sold separate.
But I want you to know I'm very skeptical about this whole thing.
Oh, that's okay. Listen, I was skeptical about traveling to Mexico. I took one step outside the resort.
Our top story, Channel 5 News anchor Tom.
So that is the most cliche thing about Mexico.
Yes.
I mean, obviously a lot of it throughout this whole thing has been
very cliche, yeah.
But that is definitely, having experience living in Mexico.
Yeah.
That's what everybody from North America, Canada, and the U.S. is like.
You're not scared. It's not safe.
Safe. The cartel is gonna get you.
Yeah, I had somebody ask me, is it safe to take the airport transfer from the hotel to my resort, or am I gonna get kidnapped on the way?
Yeah. And so clearly there are things you want to avoid in Mexico.
Yes.
And you don't want to be walking down a dark alley by yourself at night. But there are definitely pockets that are fine to live your normal everyday life in. But that's definitely also like the mainstream media narrative, right? Like every story you see come out is like, Canadian tourist goes missing or American tourist goes missing, and then you find out when you go into the details of the story, it was actually like this person that was initially American or Canadian, but then
like 20 years ago.
And then they became a part of the cartel, and then they got executed because they were part of the cartel.
Yeah. Or like I remember recently there was one, and their hotel room, they had like 20 different fake IDs from different countries found in there, and we were like, clearly not an innocent American tourist.
Yeah, if you're a criminal in the U.S., you're probably going to have the same chance as
Yeah.
a criminal elsewhere to run into some issues.
Yeah.
Anyways, not perfect. Mexico's definitely not perfect, but it's
Not that.
One step outside the resort.
Our top story, Channel 5 News anchor Tom Tucker has a meltdown at a local comedy club.
Look at you fat, gross Moroccans, with your ooga booga food.
I don't even know why it's called Nepal.
The mountains look like nipples.
Well, you can't just call a country nipples.
What about Nepal?
Ooh, I like that.
Ha, shocker. God gets it right.
No, wait, let me get this straight. None of you guys has ever heard of Bono? He says he knows you.
Daddy, what the hell are you doing? You threw Peter in jail?
Hey, Pumpkin, welcome. Whatever you do, don't tell them you have a clitoris.
Yeah, they told me that at the embassy.
Look, this is gonna sound racist, but...
Stop. No, hear me out. It's just stop. All I'm saying is... Stop. It's just stop.
Norwegians can't dance.
Oh, that's actually not as bad as I thought it would be.
It is clearly he has not seen me dance around the Skansen tree on Julafton for true, yeah?
Yeah, we can do hopping like lutefisk in the almond pot.
Family Guy, we Googled Norway for this joke.
I say, we're on quite a run. We blew up the Great Wall of China, bombed the Eiffel Tower, and look at this note I sent off. Dear Pakistan, up yours. Love, India. Let's see what happens.
Nuclear war.
They did not need much.
This thing is worthless, like my Palestinian alarm clock.
Allahu Akbar!
We'll be a better team than the Warsaw Globetrotters.
Dribble, 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 talking shirt, give to my friend.
Spin on finger, 2 rotations, dream about window.
Put away basketball, go to work in calcium mine.
Man, Russia has the hottest and ugliest women in the world. All 10s and 1s. Wow! Whoa. Wow! Whoa. Wow! Whoa.
Whoa.
Ah, I'm a whoa. Come on, let's head home before Stewie gets hurt, like Fozzie Bear when he went to Saudi Arabia.
It's good to worship Allah, because I used to worship Summer. Waka waka. I once knew a guy who was so Arab.
How Arab was he?
He was so Arab that everybody liked him, and there was nothing funny about him at all. Oh, Marty, what are you doing? Don't be hanging around that old man. His crazy inventions are just gonna get you into trouble. Oh, don't get in the DeLorean. They just told you it's a time machine. Oh, now you're gonna go back to the 50s and fuck up your parents' lives, and you'd know that if you were using your brain, but you're not, are you? You're not using your brain. Oh, don't go into that spaceship, you stupid bastards. Ricardo Montalban's in there, and he's got little boogs, and he's gonna put the boogs in your ears, and you're gonna go crazy. Oh, don't be stupid, you dafts. Oh, there's Ricardo Montalban with his boogs. Oh, you see, he's putting the boogs in your ears, and you're gonna go crazy, and you got no one to blame but yourself, because you're not using your brain. Oh, Andy, don't go down into the laundry room by yourself. You know those other guys are down there waiting for you, and they're gonna rape you in your bum. Well, get out of there, Wise. Oh, there they are! Now they're gonna rape you! Oh, see, that's why I told you to get out of there. Oh, look at you getting raped in your bum. Oh, your boom's gonna be sore now. Oh, you're not using your brain.
Yeah, where's Peter?
Oh, he went to get
That
plastic.
was so random for Scotland.
Yeah, I mean,
Just a dude yelling at the TV. I don't know. I guess I think a Scottish dude yelling at the TV is funny.
yeah, I mean, I guess they're saying maybe like Scottish people can't watch TV without making commentary. I don't
I
know.
don't know. I wouldn't know because I've never seen somebody that's Scottish watching the TV, like full blown Scottish.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever known somebody who's like full blown Scottish.
Well, I'm just thinking 'cause there's like so many other things that they could have done. You know, obviously Scottish accents are super thick sometimes,
Mhm.
so they could have done something similar that they did with the English accent one, right?
Yeah.
And you know, they showed the bagpipes that were sitting there.
Yeah.
Right. They could have done something like that. They killed. I mean, I know they had the outfit there.
Yeah.
They could have had more of a focus on that.
Yeah.
It's kind of a long for like this entire.
I just assume they would have done something with alcohol because I feel like they're always drinking beer. But I guess that's kind of similar to the Irish too. Yeah.
So
yeah.
But that was whiskey, so I mean, Irish
Yeah.
whiskey is obviously what they're focusing on there too. So they could have kind of switched over to the more of the Scottish theme, or anyways, I would have went with like the kilts and the bagpipes and the accent. That's just me personally.
Yeah.
Favorite thus far.
Not off the top of my head. Let's finish it out and then I'll think of it.
Gonna be sore now. Oh, you're not using your brain.
Yeah, where's Peter?
Oh, he went to get plastic surgery.
He did?
Yeah, Korea's the plastic surgery capital of the world. Nobody here thinks you look good unless you have big round eyes and a tiny little nose and chin.
Hey, guys.
Are you all right?
You know what? I feel good. I feel like I want to giggle behind my hand at a lot of things and hold but not eat a big ice cream cone.
Quagmire, what are you doing here? You don't have kids.
Don't be so sure, Brian. I've slept with chicks all over the world. Who knows? I could have kids in their 20s.
¿Dónde demonios estabas? Es más de la 1:30 de la mañana.
Eso no significa que no Giggity puede vivir. Maldita sea, Giggity.
A veces me pones furiosa.
No puedo hablar contigo, Giggity, cuando te pones así. Me voy a ver los toros, Giggity, Giggity, Giggity.
Principal Shepard, we were so surprised to get your call. What's going on?
Mrs. Griffin, Meg, and Chris were caught cheating.
What?
Yes, they had the Lost Boys of the Sudan standing in for them in gym class.
Nice block, Griffin. Nice shot, other Griffin.
This is terrible. What do you think about this, Peter?
Bad. Very bad.
Oh, I don't know, you guys. We'll be as out of place there as a black guy in Sweden.
Blackensippin.
Yeah, Blackensippin.
We're gonna build a new settlement. We'll have a happy new life, and we'll have equal rights for all. Except blacks, Asians, Hispanics, Jews, gays, women, Muslims. Everybody who's not a white man. And I mean white. So no Italians, no Polish. Just people from Ireland, England, and Scotland. But only certain parts of Scotland and Ireland. Just full-blooded whites. No, you know what? Not even whites. Nobody gets any rights. America. I don't know, Lois. Going to Cleveland's house with someone else living there just seems weird. Like when a new pope moves into the Vatican.
Hi, I don't know who to complain to about this, but I'm still getting XVIII's mail. Yeah, no, he's not here anymore. This is XXIV. Yeah, no, I don't need Newsweek. No, I don't need National Geographic. We'll hang on to Boy's Life.
And there's the Vietnam War Memorial.
Hey, check out that Vietnamese guy giving the business to those Vietnam vets.
Scoreboard! Scoreboard! Oh, what happened to your friend? Hey, I know that guy. I kill him. He cry like a bitch. Vietnam, undefeated.
Oh my goodness.
Ended on a bang with that one.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like a lot of them were really good, but some of them I think are countries that I'm not as familiar with to even know what the stereotypes would be. So I would say some of my favorite ones, whether just because they were that savage or I like thought that the stereotype was like spot on, was I thought the Ethiopia one was like funny, even though it was like super savage. I thought the Mexico one, the Japan one, the Korea one, and like the US one were also funny, just from like stereotypical ways.
Yeah, well, I think for me it would have been the Ethiopia one. That was probably my favorite. That one was just hilarious. And so the Korea one, like I didn't really, like I got it kind of from like, I don't know, I feel like more of the anime stuff, but why did you find that one so fun?
So in Korea, like plastic surgery is like a big thing, I think. And then also they, like all of the girls, like, I don't know, you probably don't see it, but like they all use filters. Like give them just like these huge round eyes and like tiny little noses and tiny, like it's all, like all over TikTok and stuff. So I feel like they all want to look like these like little, like it's kind of like anime, but also like maybe more modernized anime where they just all want to look like that little like doll face with these like giant round eyes. And
that makes sense. And I mean, it's basically what they said in the video.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't really think of
even that. What is the thing called again that was big on TikTok where people like pretend to be a character? The non-player character thing where people like hot dog yum thing. So I've seen girls that do that like with filters on that, and they look like that with these giant eyes and. Yeah, and that's kind of why I found the Japanese one funny too, right? Because I feel like the anime side of things that people just get obsessed with these like kind of like weird, like they were like Sailor Moon and an octopus. Like I was just like laughing because
that one I totally understand because of the anime perspective, but I didn't know like if that was as predominant in Korea.
Mm-hmm.
And anyways, I was just confused. So not to continue on about that, but I think, like I said, Ethiopia was the funniest one for me. So anyways, anyone, you add anything before we go?
No, I thought it was funny. Like I said, I thought a lot of it was jokes. Some of them, the ones that were like, maybe if you guys are like, how are you not finding that more funny? It might just be that I'm just not as familiar with that area of the world. So it's hard to like connect those dots. So, you know, if there's some of them that maybe we were kind of like, let us know what they were referring to in those comments.
Yeah, I mean, overall, I thought it was hilarious. I mean, I was laughing most of the way through.
Yeah, me too.
So it was good, and I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. If you did, make sure you hit the like button before you go. Make sure you leave us a comment. Let us know about anything we may have missed or what your favorite is and why. And if you want to subscribe and come alongside us for this journey we're on, we got Family Guy, clearly, but we got lots of other comedians. We've got stand-up comedy. We've got some Key and Peele. We've got all different types. We also got music, sports, and history as well. So this is a place to be, guys. If you want to get on this wagon with us and join the community, we'd love to have you. Hit the subscribe button, the notification bell. We'll drop 2 videos tomorrow. We'll see you then.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.